Alright, good morning guys. So today we're going to be tackling yuccas. I know you can see the one back here behind me, and then I have one in front of me. Now I've had these yuccas for almost 30 years. I've had them longer than I've known my husband or even my youngest daughter. So they've gone with me from place to place, whether it was an apartment or a condominium or a house, and they've been with me a long time. So I usually clean them up in the spring and in the fall. So it's about twice a year that I do it. Sometimes I only do it once a year. If I don't do it, they get pretty bushy, they get pretty thick, and because we have a lot of dry heat here, they get full of spider webs and debris and ants. So I try to keep them clean to where the air can not only circulate through them, but I can see through them. So today I'm going to show you how I clean up succas. Look what I was going to say. Yuccas. So usually you would need a pair of gloves, long sleeves, which I don't have long sleeves on right now, and a pair of safety glasses. I've been doing this for a long time, and I have had a lot of accidents. Without long sleeves, a lot of times you'll get your arms kind of cut up. I've even been poked in my eye one time for reaching in really quickly to get something and got hit by one of the blades. So if you're a newbie or if you're getting older, put on your safety gear. So I'll wait a minute so you can get your stuff, and then we'll get started. So the reason you want to wear protective gear is, can you see that? Yeah, that's pretty sharp. Not only that, the edges are pretty rough too. They're pretty sharp. They have like little tiny teeth almost on them, and they'll slice your skin, but that will poke you in the eye. Let's see, yeah, this is a stiffer one. As you can see, this one isn't as flexible. So you do want to protect yourself. So as you can see, I let them get a little thick, but we're going to clean these up. So I'll show you really quickly before I put my gloves on just how easy this is to do. All I'm going to do is stick my hand in there. Go on the outside of it. And pull those down. And as you can see, the whole piece comes off. Just like that. But I'm already getting some scratches on my hands, so I am going to put some gear on. As you can see, this is a fairly easy process. Sorry about the sunlight, guys, but where I'm at, I don't really have too much of a choice. I'm under an awning on one side and I got the sun peeking through on the other side. But as you can see, it just leaves it nice and clean, which it will harden off like this. It makes them a lot more manageable, a lot easier to keep clean, and they actually look cleaner. So I'm going to finish this up and I will show you the finished product. Okay, that's one down. As you guys can see, a lot more air can get in there now. They look a lot cleaner. A lot healthier. And they'll still, even though they're drought tolerant, they'll take a little less water now because, you know, you don't have all of those leaves on there fighting for moisture. But they're pretty drought tolerant. They're in these pots. And they've been in these pots now for about 10 years. Before that, they were in smaller pots. And I water them about once every other week. So they're pretty resilient, and like I said, I've had them for about 30 years. They were really tiny when I got them, and one of them I actually brought from home when I moved out of my mother's home. So it's actually, yeah, had them for 30 years, one of them a little bit longer. So I'm going to tackle the other one now, and then I'll show you I will show you them both when I'm done. So just a little hint, these do grow in like layers. So as you can see, to remove this one, it's a lot easier if I pull this one off first. Then I can go in and get this one. Okay, so these are both done. It's a fairly quick process. Took me maybe 20 minutes or less to do both of them. So I'm gonna show you the finished product. See what I'm doing with them, right? I'm using them as an anchor for this awning that I'm under. Each time we get the Santa Anas, this thing starts dancing all over the place. So I needed something to weight it down, to hold it so it doesn't flip over and hit my neighbor's house. But as you can see, these are gorgeous again. So I'm going to water them really good, clean some of the dust and the spider webs off of them, and call it a morning. So don't be intimidated by your yuccas, guys. They're really easy to take care of, and they're really easy to maintain and to clean up. Have a blessed one, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.